Hey guys, today I'm going to be filming a short retro talks. And in this short retro talks, I'm going to be talking about victim mentality. Why you should stay away from people with victim mentality, and why people with victim mentality are a danger to themselves and they're a danger to other people, and why you should just leave them alone, because you cannot save a person with victim mentality. It's a waste of time. You can't save them. Okay, the thing about people with victim mentality, a lot of times people with victim mentality, they constantly would either not stand up for themselves, they won't stand up for other people. They make excuses for their abuser. If they're being abused by a person, it could be a family member, it could be a parent, a sibling, a significant other, it can even be a friend as well. These people will make excuses for these people's behavior. They'll say stuff like, "Oh yeah, I know he hits me, but he pays my bills and he does take me nice places, so it's okay that he beats me." Or if it's another way, we be like, "Oh yeah, I know she cuts me out and everything, but she cooked my dinner every day. She washed my clothes, she packed my lunch, so it's okay if she do it, but it's wrong if other people do it." And it's like they make excuses for their abuser. They basically make comments like it's okay for their abuser to talk down to them. It's okay for their abuser to yell at them, to cuss at them, to put their hands on them, but it's wrong if other people do it. If other people do it, then it's wrong. They get upset. But when their abuser does it, it's okay. And even when you try to stand up for these people, a lot of times these people will turn on you and get mad at you because you're standing up to their abuser, because a lot of times these people develop a codependency on their abuser, and they need their abuser to survive. Like, they have this codependency. So when you stand up to that person, they get upset at you, even though you're trying to save them. They're mad at you, and they burn a bridge with you. A lot of times, people with victim mentality are very self-sabotaging to themselves. They burn bridges with other people because other people don't really want to be bothered with them anymore, because people get tired of seeing them getting pushed around, and people try to stand up for them, and then they turn around and get mad at the people who are trying to stand up for them instead of getting mad at their abuser. They're basically letting their abuser abuse them and getting mad at other people for trying to help them. It's like, how can you push people away that's trying to help you get out this toxic relationship that you have, but you're not mad at the person who's abusing you? You're making excuses for the person that is abusing you, and you're getting mad at everybody else. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But that's why you can't really save a person with victim mentality, because a lot of times they don't want to be saved. They have developed a very codependency on their abuser, where they feel like they need this abuser to live. They need this abuser to survive. They have a really sad codependency on this person, that they're going to be with this person until either a couple of things. Either A, this person seriously hurts them one day, and they wake up and they realize they got to get out that relationship, realize like, oh my God, this person basically hurt me so bad, I have to go. B, until they see this person hurt somebody else really bad, and it wakes them up and they realize like, oh my God, this person is a monster. And C, until either that person either passes away, or that person unfortunately takes their life away. And that's the only time that they were going to leave these people. So it can be them getting seriously hurt by that person seriously hurting somebody else, or that person not being here anymore, or that person taking them away out off this earth. That's the only time that they're going to leave those abusers, until they either wake up and learn, I guess you could say, learn the hard way, or unfortunately it's going to be just too late. And it is what it is at the end of the day. It's said and done, and there's nothing that nobody can do about it. That's why a lot of times we, as people who are very sympathetic and empathetic and want to help people, you have to realize that sometimes you just can't help everybody. Some people are so far gone that they have been brainwashed into thinking that these toxic people care about them, these abusers care about them, and it's okay if the abusers talk bad about them. It's okay if their abusers put their hands on them. It's okay if their abusers belittle them, but it's wrong if other people do it. And when that person has that kind of mindset, They're never going to stand up for themselves. They're never going to stand up for other people. And sometimes when you are outside looking in, you have to leave that alone, because that person is never going to stand up for themselves, and I'm not going to allow anybody else to stand up for them, because they have a victim mentality and they're used to being abused by people, so they think that it's okay, and it's become normalized to them, and it's just sad. And that's why you really should just leave those kind of people alone. I know a lot of times it's sad to see somebody being treated like crap and you want to help them, but sometimes you just can't help everyone. And I think that's a lesson that we all have to learn. You can't save everybody, because everybody don't want to be saved. And it doesn't make you a bad person to walk away from that situation. If anything, it makes you a good person, because you know your worth and you realize, like, hey, if this person wants to be abused and they don't want to get out of this, it's nothing that I can do. I cannot force this person to leave this person, but I can leave. And I can walk away from these people, because I refuse to allow myself to be abused, and I refuse to sit there and watch somebody else being abused and they don't want to do anything about it. I can walk away from the situation. Maybe they don't want to, but I can walk away from it. And I think that's a lesson that, a lot of us have to learn. We have to walk away from both the abuser and the victim sometimes, because they're both toxic.